Are we live? Of course we're live. England beat Senegal 3-0 to make it to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And as you can see, myself, Beya and Stephen Howson are buzzing at the moment on 5. Howson, talk to us, man. We got it wrong in the beginning, didn't we?
How?
We said that Southgate had set up completely incorrect. He was wrong, but guess what? He proved us wrong.
No, he didn't.
No,
Right,
he didn't.
listen. Let's talk real, right? England have progressed, but what have they done? They beat Senegal, that have got no Mane, no Kanate, no Idrissa Gueye. They beat Wales, they drew with America, and they beat Iran. If they beat France, I will hold my hands up and I will say fair play, but they're not beating France.
Howson, it's as simple as this. You can only beat who's in front of you.
No, that's nonsense.
No, you can. Because even if you look at what we said before the start of the match, we were like, why is he playing Foden and Saka? He should have played either Sterling or Rashford. We said that, correct?
Yeah, right.
But Foden finishes with 2 assists, right? 2 assists. Yes, he struggled in the first 10-15 minutes. He found his range, tidy passes. You can't fault the guy. You know what I mean?
Right. There was some all-right performances. I don't think anyone was great outside of Jude Bellingham, who I thought was wicked. I thought the game really suited him. But the thing is, just because England won the game and just because it was 3-0, it doesn't mean that there wasn't a better performance and a better way to go and take the game to us.
It was professional. It was professional.
Maybe. But we saw for the first 45 minutes, England did get their noses in front and it was well in control by half-time. But you saw so many opportunities for England to play in behind, and you had to see Jude Bellingham sort of looping round into areas. There were so many times Harry Kane dropped off, picked the ball up on the halfway line, and then looked up and had nobody to pass it to. In a game against someone like a France, you're gonna have to take those opportunities.
But he's not gonna play it like that, Steve. I think what Southgate did was simple. He started it compact, tight, and I reckon if it stayed like that, it got cagey. He then had the options of Rashford,
Right,
Sterling.
But I was just saying, what you're putting out a weaker team so you can like save the day almost.
No, it wasn't. Well, let's not lie. He started with Henderson.
You could have won the game early doors.
So we knew. Well, they did. They won it by half time.
Okay, but when you're mixing up what went well and what could have happened.
Yeah. So let's focus on the facts, and the facts are that England went into half time. They went into half time 2-0 up.
It doesn't mean that your thoughts beforehand were wrong, because they were right. There was opportunities for someone like a Rashford to get him behind, and then when he brought him on the right side.
But the decision that he chose, Howson, was correct. Foden got 2 assists today, my friend.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Either way, it doesn't matter. Because, it's not because we're getting off topic and this is really poor content. Because you said we were wrong. You can't be wrong on an opinion. Opinions can't be wrong.
No, but we were wrong though.
No, but you can't be wrong on opinion. You can't.
Steve,
Look, the only way you can. Right, you are, and that's why I'm trying to finish it up. Right.
Yeah.
You can't be wrong on an opinion. You can't, unless you can get to play the game twice in the same circumstances.
Steve,
it's irrelevant.
We got to look at what was positive, right? Let's agree. Jude Bellingham.
Yeah,
let's start on him. Probably the best young box-to-box.
I'll finish him on that, right?
Yeah.
If Southgate goes on and wins the World Cup by playing this boring, pragmatic bullshit where he's trying not to lose games, then yeah, I'll hold my hand up. But if he doesn't, what was the point?
Listen, he can only beat who's in front of him, and so far,
that's such surface level analysis.
All the big teams have lost the game. Even if they put out their B teams, they've come out, they lost. England have probably got the best record in the whole of the World Cup at the moment.
Have they had a good performance yet?
Well, it was professional. I think it was good. It was good, Steve. See, you got to line up, my friend,
Listen,
man. Wait.
France are going to make mincemeat of that team.
Tell the crowd what you did, by the way. What did you get up to?
Oh, right, yeah, because honestly, it was a bit dry around here.
So he says.
It was dry, right? I don't like sitting down watching football. I get bored.
So what did you do?
So I was sat over there. You can still see them. Senegalese fans giving it some dancing. And I was like, get me in that end. I'm getting in that end.
Listen.
So I got in that end.
Couldn't believe it. We put it on socials. He's going to put it in his vlog. But yeah, besides that, I want to say Harry Kane scored a good goal. That was a good finish, right?
Harry Kane's playmaking's been really impressive, and that's my number one gripe with not playing Rashford. You play 3 players who all want to either come to feet or play in between the lines, and all Marcus wants to do is get in behind. And they played such a high line today. From a tactical point of view, I still think Marcus Rashford was a better option. And everyone's going to go, look at what the score was, but it might have been 5 or 6. It might have been more.
Hey, listen, we will never know. I also want to focus on not a negative, but would you have used an opportunity like today to get on a James Maddison?
Mate, at 3-0, 25 minutes to go, why not? Why not?
I agree with you there.
This is now where you attempt something different. Because imagine someone like a Harry Kane or a Jude Bellingham or someone that got injured in those final 20 minutes for what? For what? Like, people talk about his tournament management.
Bellingham came off though. He did come off.
People talk about his tournament management. For those sorts of things, I think he's got to be way more proactive. Because if you like, someone goes over on an ankle just in a jog tomorrow on a training ground. We've seen Raheem Sterling's had to go on because of some family issues. How do you know that doesn't happen to another player in the tournament? And then you've got to throw somebody in cold, and you're too scared to throw them in cold because you've not given them the opportunity. This, for me, is where he's lacking a little bit in the actual tournament management, where he could have done this to a greater degree against Wales. If he'd have actually bothered his arse to take the game to USA, he could have had this wrapped up before then as well. Do you know what I mean? He's getting a lot of credit where I don't necessarily know it's warranted.
All right, cool. So if you were to give Southgate a score today out of 10,
he gets a 5, doesn't he? Because he's free. He's in the next round. Listen,
man.
I will be. What's the word I'm looking for?
Go on.
Hyperbolic in my praise of Southgate if he gets past France, but I reserve the right when they are nilled and twatted to say I told y'all so.
Listen, whatever. I do not agree with Stephen Howson. Right now, I'm Southgate in. I don't mind being wrong. We got Vibe with 5 coming out tomorrow.
Vive la France! On colle poulet! Vive la revolution!
Oh man, he's going to be supporting Mbappe all day long. I was at that game, by the way, really briefly. I know we're going to talk about this on Vibe with 5, but I'm not going to lie, they look solid. Rabiot,
what I'm saying, an actual
Tchouameni,
performance.
listen, Mbappe just turns it on and off when he wants. Dembele plays like a number 10 on the wing. Griezmann controlling the play.
I'm going to say shout out to Rabiot today because I thought his performance was very much needed. I think he'll be a big player against England.
Listen, we're going to save the rest for Vibe with 5 that's coming out. Myself, Rio and Steve. Make sure you keep on watching. Make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe. 5, we've got more content coming out. Joel Beya, Stephen Howson, a very depressed Stephen Howson for no reason. Senegalese Stephen Howson, shall I say. We will be back. Please make sure you like that button as well, man. Really important. And get those comments in. Signing out. Peace.